Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So today I'm going to do a couple orders. I'm going to finish up the two angels that I need to do in clear. I got two orders for the cell phone holder, and I'm going to do this one Bobby Joe sent to me to play with. I haven't done this one yet. It's like a daisy with a bunch of crystal facets. Now when I linked this one, before when I was looking for the link, maybe they've changed it. The picture wasn't exactly the same as the mold. So keep that in mind. So if the link doesn't look exactly right, that's the link that she purchased it from. So I will try to get that right, but I don't know if the picture is the same. I'm going to do, obviously clear for that. For this one, I'm going to do the same marbling effect, except I'm going to use pigment paste and not mica powder. I'm going to do a little bit of lemon. Oh, I wanted to get gold, and I'm going to get metallic gold as well. So just a little bit, mostly white because it's a daisy, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of gold. These, she wanted kind of a mermaid look to one with a green and a blue. So I'm going to do Emerald Ocean and Atlantic and mix them together. Because this one actually has blue in it, but I don't know if it's enough blue for her. So I'm just going to add in some Atlantic. That's not what's in here now. This one comes like this from my bulk supplier, so I'm not sure what color blue is in there, but this looks pretty close. So I'm just going to mix those two together. Second one she wants is like a true purple. So the best one I think I have is Royalty. So I'm going to do one in purple, one in blue and green. I'm going to suspend them in glitter. These hold 2.5 ounces each. These hold 2.5 ounces each. This one holds 6 ounces. Look at this. I just got glitter in it. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Because I'm putting glitter in there, right? So let me pick up some resin. I'm going to pressure pot. I guess I want to pressure pot this for sure. So since I'm doing these, I will pressure pot these as well. Since we have to wait the time anyway, they might as well be perfect. Let me grab some resin. Let's get started.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Colors are loud like they're breaking the cage.
I went ahead and split it up, so I got 5 left here for, gotta put that in the vacuum chamber. Let's do, this is the white. I'm gonna use the, from Let's Resin in their new pigment paste set. Now you gotta stir your pigment paste really, really good, because it's very heavy and it will sink and it won't cure if you don't mix it well. So make sure you overmix it. And then if you don't have a pressure pot, then put it in the vacuum chamber, bubble remover, whatever you have. If you don't have anything, I would let it sit on your table for 5 to 10 minutes. Try to let it degas as much as possible. Hopefully that's good. Makes me nervous all the time. Every time I do pigment paste, I've just had so many times that it has fallen and didn't cure. I'm just going to wipe my stick off here and then stir it one more time just in case there was unmixed on my stick. I'm not going to put this in the vacuum chamber because we're using the pressure pot, so we should be good on that. So let's put that aside. All right, so glitter, Royalty. We're going to put plenty of glitter in. And do I have a glitter spatula that's already glittery? Let me see. I really don't. So I guess I'm going to be making me a glitter spatula. Because it's hard to get glitter off of silicone. Really, really hard. So dedicate a spatula just to glitter. That is pretty saturated. Okay. I'm going to do a few drops of glue. Let's do 3 to 4. Let's try 3. 1, 2, 3. To get it nice and gloopy. Yeah, 3 was good. And that's just going to hold our glitter in place so it doesn't all fall while it's curing. I'm going to go ahead and pour this one in. Since it looks like it's good to go, let's just spritz a little bit of alcohol down in there. I'm still going to kind of finagle it just because there can be like some air pockets that get stuck, and pressure pots do not remove air pockets, just bubbles. So I'm just going to squish down with something that won't scratch your mold, and then I can fill it up. And I'll do the same to these top wings, which I think they're going to be fine, but you just never know, especially with glue in it. It's very gloopy. Very gloopy glue. All right, let's get this in. These are pretty easy to move over to a pressure pot. They're pretty stable molds, nice quality, nice and heavy. Heavy duty. 2.5 is perfect. Look at that. Get it off the edge. Now let's try to get the glitter off. Look at that. Didn't do too bad. All right. We're going to put that aside. Let's do it to this one. Just going to mix both of them in here because, like I said, she wanted a green blue. This has green and blue, but it's not like... It kind of changes color when you move it around. Let's do this and see what we got. That is going to be so pretty. Oh yeah, that's green and blue for sure. Absolutely gorgeous. So since I like it, I'm going to add a little more, like I always do, just to make sure they're packed with glitter. That's good. This is a good stir stick for glitter. That is so pretty. Let's do the same thing. 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. If you feel like you need more, just add another drop, because different glitters can react differently. Oh, look at that. There's something down in there. Okay. I'm just going to give it a spritz just in case. All right. Same thing. Get up into the wings. Squish it down there. Oh, that's going to be really pretty. And then these wings. The alcohol actually helps a lot to get your resin where it should go. Sometimes, especially when there's going to be a bubble in that area, if you squirt some alcohol in there, it kind of switches places with your resin. All right, that's good. I might have enough for one little pendant on this one. All right, let's see. I'm going to just clean this up a bit. I do not know what these are called. People have asked. These came in Happy Mail. If you guys know or can send me a link so I can link them, that would be awesome, because I didn't buy them, so I don't even know what to look for on the little scraper sticks. Excuse me. Before I do that, I'm going to put this in the vacuum chamber because I'm getting a little nervous sitting here. So let's get the bubbles out and then we'll pour the white.
Glitz and glitter, lighting up the night. Pen and dreams with a shimmer so bright.
Let's start with the base. The base always comes out nicer because it's got that center portion to flow over. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do the lid just yet. So I'm going to drip gold, not a ton. Like I want mostly white really, but I want a little bit of color. Come on, drop. And then some yellow. And then I'm going to pour like directly onto those just so they don't leave me polka dots. All right, let's get this going inside here. What I don't want is a completely yellow base. I want a lot of white. So I'm wondering if there's enough. If there's enough yellow already in there to push down on the sides when I flow it over. Let's just push that over and see what happens. So not a whole lot of color today. Generally, I would just keep dripping and dripping and dripping, and most of the white would be gone. But I want to see how it reacts with... I think I did one thing with pigment paste earlier. I can't remember, but I think I did, and it came out really pretty. I think. I don't know. We're going to try it again anyway, so... Get that off. It's just some gold. This one, because daisies have white petals, I think my plan is to, gosh, I hope there's enough in here. Pour the petals so the color doesn't get in the petals, right? Oh, it's working a little better than I thought. I mean, probably the tips are going to end up because I am going to put color in the center. Let's do this. So I'm going to do like this. One more in the center. Pour right over that. Try to break it up some, but still be there. And I think I'm just gonna, oh man, do I not have enough? I don't have enough. I'm going to have to use that clear that I kept and make some more clear, which is easy enough to do. I guess I didn't measure it properly. So that was 6 right there. Let me do a couple of ounces more. Get my pigment paste out and stir like crazy again. I think I only have enough to make one angel. Come on. Jeez. Let me do this. Now that I just got all those beautiful bubbles out, I guess it doesn't matter. So I don't know if that color's going to stay in the center or if it's going to go everywhere. I know it's going to come to the edges. I just don't know how much. Because I think I'm just going to fill it the rest with white. Try to keep that in the center so it doesn't go to the edges. So that took way more than the 6 that I thought. That took 8.5 ounces. Very interesting. I was that bad. I wasn't eye level when I measured it, so I clearly did not fill it up. I just kind of did it in a dark area of the room. I'm just going to put the rest in that base so we don't waste any. There we go. We used it all up. I'm going to go ahead and move this over. I'm going to go ahead and pop the bubbles, even though they're on the back. Sometimes the pressure pot doesn't pop the rear bubbles for some reason. Every once in a while I'll be left with like one bubble. This one's a little bit better. There we go. That might be really pretty though. Okay, so let me move this. I'm going to go ahead and pour one angel, and I'll just pour the other one off camera. It's just clear resin. It's no technique at all to that. So let me clean up my mess, move this over, and grab the angels. I did use my bubble wand after I put it down in the pressure pot, realized I didn't go around the edges, but I did go around the edges, so hopefully I got all the bubbles. It was pretty easy to see through that one, so that was good. Let me just clean off my tools here, which I meant to do before, but I didn't. So I have enough for one angel, so I'll mix up another 2.5 ounces, but I want to get this one poured before anything happens to this resin. I'm just going to squirt those wings to make sure it gets all in those facets. We did 4 of these yesterday. If you missed yesterday, she wants a total of 6. But bubbles love to hang out on these 90-degree edges, so I do need to make sure. Let me just get them off of here before I fill it completely up. Try to get them away from that edge. Something black on there. So just go along all your edges. Sometimes up here yesterday there was a bubble. I don't see any there. Nope, there's one right there. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and pop that one. I'm going to go eye level, because when I domed them yesterday, I didn't have to trim anything on them. They came out really good. Okay, well, a little more. So yeah, basically 2.5 ounces. Okay, that's good. I'm going to mix up 2.5 more, and I will fill this one up. I'll probably mix 3, because I really don't know. 1.25. I'll just mix 3. I'll do something with the extras. Grab you the comment of the day, and see you in a sec. I lied. I brought you back to show you what not to do with your molds. So I totally messed up my mold. There was like a 1/2 ounce left in the cup, so I scraped it. But before I scraped it into this one, I spritzed the wings, because that's where I put it, into the druzy so it can settle. I torched this with my lighter, this one, to get any bubbles that I might have missed, which I see some right now that I did miss right there. So I torched this one, and then I torched that one, and I walk away to go mix more resin. When I come back, my mold was on fire because of the alcohol that was sitting in the center. This section right here had drips of alcohol, and these had the resin in them. So of course I put the fire out, and then it left this on my mold. So totally pretty sure I ruined the mold. I put some of the resin from the wings on there, because I don't know what it's going to look like. So I may have just knocked myself down to 3 angels instead of 4. So please, please be very careful. That's exactly what I did. And see those droplets there? That's what caught on fire because I wasn't paying attention. More worried about getting the resin mixed. So yeah, so I just mixed up 3 more ounces, which I guess if I had a ½ ounce left, that means I only needed 2. So I might have an ounce left again. That's all right. We'll do something. Oh, I see something black in there. Clear is the hardest for me because it's almost got to be like, I mean, I'm only a human and I know it can't be perfect, but clear shows everything that should not be there. So clear is a hard one. I made a clear cross for somebody. Yeah, see, I have extra. And because there was a tiny little bit of, actually I could show it to you. I still have it sitting here. There was a tiny little bit of Aurora powder in my cross mold. So I didn't know that. So after I unmolded the clear cross, I saw that tiny little bit of Aurora powder. So I had to re-pour the cross, of course. And then, so I finished the cross and put it on, I'll put it on eBay. It's probably gone by now. By the time you're seeing this, is 3 weeks, but it came out pretty regardless. Let me just try to see if I can see any. I don't see any up here, although I don't have a great angle either. So yeah, clear can be challenging. There's nothing to hide behind. There's no color, there's no glitter. So clear is definitely a hard one. All right, I'm going to go eye level. Oh yeah, I still have room. Get this one domed up pretty good. Like the other one. Hopefully they'll all match pretty well. Little tiny bit. Okay. I think that's it. Maybe a little drip right here. So I do have, oh, I guess it wasn't a ½ ounce. Just a little bit left. So let me scrape that into a little cup. And we will do something with it. I'm going to mess around with the pigment paste again. I just have the tiniest bit, probably a ¼ ounce. I'm going to put a little bit of the white instead of mica again. I think I need to leave my bottle upside down. There's a lot in here, but because it's thick, it doesn't like to flow down very quickly. Let me get a tiny, of course now I'm going to be worried. That went straight to the bottom. It's only extra, right? What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't cure. And then, you know, I'm mixing bubbles in, but, you know, try be a little bit gentler. I'm going to drip gold. I'm just going to do some marbling with gold because that's what I have sitting here. And see what it looks like in here. Of course, you know, let's just do one of each until I run out. I'm going to pour it right over that. I don't know how many I'll get, maybe 2. Just one color. I'm going to pour from the side. Maybe we'll get some. And that's going to be it. 2 pendants. Let me just drip a little drip on the back of each one. And see what happens. All right, well, that's it. I think I see, oh gosh, see, stuff jumps in there. I got to get this covered up ASAP. So nothing can get in there. I don't see any more bubbles. I think I'm good to go. See, little teeny tiny bits. Oh, I'll show you that cross before I forget. And then I'll get you the comment of the day. It's right over here. Let me grab it. So I never finished a clear cross before, but it came out pretty nice. What do you think? I put gold in the letters, gold around the edge. Of course, rhinestoned it up after. So that's a clear cross for you. All finished up. It looks like, you know, frosted glass when it's finished, but yeah, pretty. Anyway, let me get you the comment of the day. See you in a sec. Let's try to get this stuff out of the mold. I'm dying to see what the burn mark did. Here's the two glitter, which came out really good for not debubbling anything. So I'm very pleased with those. So those were keepers. Look at these. These came out good, except I had one piece of glitter right there. So I put the drill in there instead of up here, so I could cover that with stone and keep it. So I really like the way that one came out. This one's a little spotty, but it's not too bad. So yeah, I think I need a new mold. Mine's getting a little dull. They used to be very shiny. I've used them hundreds of times. All right, you know what? I want to see how bad that came. Oh yeah, totally left a mark. That stinks. And it fused it. So I'm down one angel. There's a mark there. That totally stinks. Be careful with your mold, you guys, because these are not cheap. And I'm very sorry, Julie, that I ruined the mold that you just sent me. I didn't mean it. I swear I didn't mean it. So we're down to 3 angels. But that's okay. We're going to get them out. They're still warm, but due to timing in this house, I have to do them now. So we're just going to carefully pop the 2 out. Is that in? Oh, you got to be kidding me. See, that's why I don't like clear. Because that, whatever that is in the resin. So now I need to pour another one. See that white dot? Yep, it's under the resin. I even covered everything. I checked it all before I covered it. So that totally stinks. So I will have to pour another. This one looks pretty good. Okay, all right. At least we got one of the 2 good. Now I got to leave the mold out again. Let's do the butterflies. I think these will be easier to come out warmer than the other one. I don't know. I hope I don't ruin anything because I can't wait. Let's pull this one out. Come on. Please don't break, whatever you do. Oh, I broke it. I knew I should have waited. How did that go on? Yeah. I will glue it on, but I certainly won't give it to her. But that came out gorgeous. I can't take the other one out right now. I don't want to break another one. Dang, that is beautiful too. I guess I got me a cell phone holder that I didn't really need. I need some super glue. I wonder if super glue will hold it. One of these 2 are open. Let me see which one it is. Oop, that one. Let's see if I can get it to fit, because super glue does hold it. But getting it perfect, that is the problem. Right there. Please hold. Oh, it's not going to hold. Not very good super glue. Usually super glue will hold something like this. Maybe because it's warm. I can't believe that I did that. I just can't believe it. Don't be impatient, you guys, but I'm running on a tight schedule today. So, yeah, I will glue it with something. Anyway, look at it. It's gorgeous. It was gorgeous. I will do this off camera another day. Do we try these? I don't even know. Let me keep that. We should be able to get this one out at least. Oh, geez. That didn't really work the way I planned it. And there's a piece of glitter right there. So I'll probably cover that with some paint markers. I can't believe there's a piece of glitter right there. Really? What is going on today? Let's see if I can, if it's like right on the edge, it should come out. Yeah. There we go. So, okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't like the way that came out. Thought I was being fancy, but I'm not. Let's do this one. Well, that came out good. Look at that. Let's see how it looks together. Oh, that came out pretty decent. Now I'm wondering if I could even, if I can even match those colors. Oh man, I wish I wouldn't have. Wish I wouldn't have done that. I'll have to see what I have. I'll have to see. It's trying to be fancy and it didn't work. All right, well, I'm going to give this a little time to cool down because I am not ripping another one off. So I'll be back in a sec. All right, well, I got this one out in one piece, so that's, thank the Lord. I didn't do it on camera because I didn't wait and I didn't want to bust it, so everything's intact. So that is very pretty. I hope she likes that shade of purple. I did end up gluing this one. It's drying with E6000, but it seems to be pretty good. So I guess I got me a phone holder. I tried to paint that with some markers. Didn't look good. So this is basically trash as well. Not loving that one. So maybe I will use it for something around here that I could just throw some things in that I use all the time. I don't know. You know? Anyway, so yeah, not a great day in the resin room. And it happens, like I say, what's the worst that can happen, right? I'm just going to pour that again off camera because it's going to look exactly the same. Get her a picture of them, make sure she likes it before I pour it again, because if she doesn't like it, then I can change the color. This is just going to be a learning experience. I just don't like that. It looks like it's, yeah, just not good. Anyway, guys, that's what happens. Sometimes you have a bad day. It happens to all of us. I hope you enjoyed it today. Anyway, learned a few things because I had a lot of bloopers going on. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Endless dreams and sparkly streams, her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings, a masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew, in every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of